Are the Boston Celtics on the verge of something special again this season? With their eyes set on a repeat championship, there's a brewing storm in the Eastern Conference that could shake their ambitions. Rumors are swirling about a potential signing that could change the landscape of the playoffs. Who could this pivotal player be, and how might he elevate the Celtics to new heights? Stay tuned, because you won't want to miss this crucial development. Remember to subscribe and hit that like button to stay in the loop on all the latest Celtics news. The Boston Celtics are on a mission this season to defend their title. And as we look at the landscape of the Eastern Conference, it's clear that the Cleveland Cavaliers are emerging as the biggest threat to that dream. Currently sitting second in the standings, just behind the Cavs, the Celtics have been playing some inspired basketball, winning 8 of their last 9 games. With Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown leading the charge, they're finally starting to find that rhythm we all know they can achieve when healthy. But let's talk about the Cavaliers for a moment. They've been the best team in the East all year, holding a significant 6-game lead over Boston. That's not just a fluke, that's a statement. This team has taken strides forward since last season, keeping their core intact while allowing their players to develop naturally. And let's not forget about their recent acquisition of DeAndre Hunter at the trade deadline. This move fills a crucial need on the wing, giving them another scoring option that can be deadly when left open. Now, I know what you're thinking. Last year, the Pacers were seen as the biggest threat, and while they've added depth with Benedict Mathurin returning, they're not on the same level as Cleveland right now. The Cavs have built a well-rounded roster that can compete with the best of them, and that's a reality the Celtics must face if they want to repeat as champions. When I watch the Celtics play, it's clear they have one of the best starting lineups in the league, especially when they're hitting their three-point shots. But consistency has been key, and they need to maintain that level of play against formidable opponents like Cleveland. The Celtics have to focus on closing out games, especially against a team that won't back down easily. So, do you think this was the best decision for the Cavs to bolster their roster? Honestly, I'm torn. On one hand, I admire their strategic moves and the way they've developed their young talent. On the other hand, I want to see the Celtics rise to the occasion and reclaim their spot at the top. As a passionate Celtics fan, I believe this is the right path for us. We have the talent, the experience, and the drive. But we have to be ready for the challenge that Cleveland presents. The Cavaliers are no longer an afterthought. They are a legitimate contender that Boston must reckon with if they want to make it back to the NBA Finals. The Boston Celtics have officially put themselves back into the conversation as serious contenders in the NBA. After a dominant victory over the Philadelphia 76ers, they've notched their 40th win, moving their record to 40-16. This is significant, because it aligns perfectly with Phil Jackson's 40-20 rule, a benchmark that suggests a team is elite when they can win 40 games before losing 20. It's a remarkable achievement, and one that has historical implications. Since the 1983-84 season, a staggering 90% of NBA champions have met this criterion. So, for all of us fans out there, this is not just another statistic. This is a beacon of hope. Reflecting on the Celtics' journey, it's hard not to appreciate the resilience they've shown. Just weeks ago, they were sitting at 32-15, and now they're on a tear. This kind of turnaround is what we've come to expect from a team with championship aspirations. The Celtics aren't just winning games, they're proving they have the grit and determination to compete at the highest level. It reminds me of the 2008 squad that brought home Banner 17. Do you think this was the best decision? Honestly, I'm torn, because while the path to the championship is always fraught with challenges, this team has the talent needed to go deep into the playoffs. Now let's not overlook the broader landscape of the league. The Celtics are joining the ranks of elite teams like the Cavaliers and Thunder, who have also punched their tickets to contender status. Meanwhile, teams like Memphis and Denver are hanging on with 19 losses, showing how cutthroat this league can be. The Knicks, at 36-18, still have some work to do, but they can't be counted out just yet. It's a reminder that the NBA is always unpredictable, and anything can happen once the playoffs start. As we look forward, home court advantage becomes a pivotal factor. It's often the difference maker in the playoffs. The journey to the finals is never easy, and while we have witnessed the Miami Heat's miraculous run from the play-in to the finals last season, it's clear that playing 18 games just to reach the finals can take its toll on a team. I can't help but wonder if the Celtics have what it takes to navigate those treacherous waters. While hitting the 40-20 mark doesn't guarantee a finals appearance, it certainly sets the stage for a deep playoff run. In fact, 76% of NBA finalists have been part of this exclusive club. It's a statistic that sends chills down my spine as a fan. We've seen what can happen when a team is firing on all cylinders, and the Celtics are starting to look like one of those teams. However, history reminds us that not every champion meets this criterion. The Bucks, Heat, Pistons, and Rockets have all defied the odds, yet they were exceptional cases. The Bucks played in a COVID-riddled season, and the others made mid-season trades that shifted the balance of power. These anomalies illustrate how unpredictable the NBA can be, but they also serve as a reminder that the Celtics are on the right track. So, where do we go from here? The Celtics have positioned themselves well, but the path ahead is complicated. The chemistry on the court, the health of our star players, and the ability to adapt to opponents will all be crucial. I believe this is the right path, but I want to hear your thoughts. How do you feel about the Celtics' chances this season? Are they equipped to take on the league's best? Join the conversation in the comments below. And you? What do you think? I want to hear your opinions down below. Let's discuss the potential this team has and what we can expect as we head toward the playoffs. Don't forget to activate the notification bell to get all the latest updates. Like, share, and subscribe to stay connected with all things Boston Celtics. We're in for an exciting season, and I can't wait to see how it unfolds.